The WNBA is no stranger to controversies, but the latest storm surrounding the Seattle Storm has sent shockwaves through the league. Allegations of bullying, harassment, and locker room turmoil have surfaced, threatening to unravel the team's reputation. From heated on-court altercations to whispers of investigations behind closed doors, the situation has left fans and analysts asking, what is going on? Stay tuned as we uncover the drama shaking the WNBA to its core. And don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the stories you need to know. Once celebrated for their unity, the Seattle Storm locker room has turned into a battleground. Star players like Jewel Lloyd and Skylar Diggins-Smith, once symbols of excellence, are now embroiled in a toxic atmosphere. Reports describe heated arguments, avoidance between teammates, and an environment so tense that it's palpable. Social media exploded with rumors, including allegations of abusive language from the coaching staff. Could this internal chaos explain the team's disappointing performance in the 2024 season? Fans have been left bewildered as a team once synonymous with camaraderie has become the center of a scandal that threatens to overshadow their on-court legacy. The cracks in the Storm's foundation became glaringly obvious during the 2024 season. Despite boasting a roster filled with talent, the team struggled to find their rhythm post-Olympic break. Disjointed plays, public altercations, and on-court frustration painted a picture of a team in turmoil. One particularly heated moment involved head coach Noelle Quinn's explosive reaction to a substitution by another coach, a spectacle that showcased the volatile dynamics. Observers noted how this incident reflected deeper issues within the team's culture. These episodes weren't isolated, they were symptoms of a larger problem brewing beneath the surface. What initially seemed like on-court frustrations turned darker when multiple players came forward with allegations of harassment and bullying by the coaching staff. Accusations ranged from verbal abuse to creating a hostile work environment. A law firm was brought in to investigate these claims, marking a turning point in the team's trajectory. The stakes are high as these investigations threaten to expose deeper issues within the Storm's culture. This isn't just a team trying to bounce back from a rough season. This is an organization at a crossroads, grappling with internal turmoil that has spilled into the public eye. Skylar Diggins-Smith, a veteran star, has also faced accusations of contributing to the toxic environment. Reports suggest she clashed with teammates, adding fuel to the fire. This revelation has sparked a broader discussion about leadership within the team. Is Skylar's role as a veteran player helping or hurting the Storm's efforts to rebuild unity? Critics argue that veteran players should serve as role models, guiding their teammates through challenges rather than exacerbating them. Skylar's alleged behavior has raised eyebrows and intensified scrutiny of the team's dynamics. Amid the chaos, the silence from key figures, including WNBA Players Association President Nneka Ogwumike, is deafening. Despite her position, Ogwumike has been notably absent from team meetings addressing the allegations, leading to speculation about partiality. This lack of visible support has left players feeling isolated and mistrustful, further exacerbating the situation. Some players reportedly believe that Nneka's ties to certain coaches compromise her ability to advocate impartially. This growing mistrust has led to players-only meetings where even the union's top leadership is excluded, a sign of just how fractured the situation has become. The WNBA has built its brand on activism and championing social justice. However, its response, or lack thereof, to the Seattle Storm scandal raises questions about its commitment to player welfare. When allegations of bullying emerged, the league remained silent, a stark contrast to its usual swift action on social issues. Could this selective activism be harming its credibility? Fans and analysts alike are questioning whether the league's principles are applied consistently or only when it's convenient. The WNBA's silence is becoming as much a part of the story as the allegations themselves. The Seattle Storm recently emphasized the importance of mental health on their social media, yet they've been conspicuously quiet about the bullying allegations. How can a team claim to prioritize emotional well-being while remaining silent on issues that directly impact it? This glaring contradiction has not gone unnoticed by fans and analysts alike. Posts about mindfulness and stress management ring hollow when juxtaposed against the reports of verbal abuse and harassment within the organization. Critics argue that addressing these allegations head-on would do more for mental health advocacy than any social media campaign ever could. The Seattle Storm scandal has exposed cracks not just within the team but across the WNBA. It raises critical questions about leadership, transparency, and the league's true priorities. As the investigation unfolds, the repercussions could reshape how the league addresses internal conflicts and player welfare moving forward. This is not just a Seattle Storm issue, it's a league-wide reckoning. How the WNBA responds will set a precedent for years to come, either reinforcing its commitment to player well-being or revealing gaps in its practices. The fallout from this scandal also poses broader questions about the league's culture. Can the WNBA continue to position itself as a beacon of progressivism and social justice while failing to address these allegations transparently? The answer to this question will have lasting implications for its reputation and the trust of its players and fans. The Seattle Storm's situation also highlights the complexity of balancing competitive success with team culture. Many argue that the league has prioritized star power and on-court performance at the expense of fostering a healthy environment for players. When a team like the Storm, with its storied history, begins to falter under such accusations, it raises uncomfortable questions. Are issues like bullying and harassment swept under the rug to avoid disrupting the image of excellence? This scandal challenges the league to reevaluate its priorities and consider whether its focus on competition has come at too high a cost. Adding another layer to this unfolding drama is the role of social media. Platforms like Twitter and Instagram are ablaze with fan theories, insider leaks, and calls for accountability from both the team and the league. Public opinion is quickly turning against the WNBA's leadership as more details emerge. Some fans feel betrayed, particularly by the league's silence, which they interpret as an attempt to protect its image rather than its players. Social media has become both a courtroom and a battleground, where every new development adds fuel to an already raging fire. The league's handling of these allegations could also have long-term ramifications for its brand. For years, the WNBA has built its reputation as a progressive and inclusive league. However, if these allegations go unaddressed or are mishandled, the damage to its image could be irreversible. Sponsors, fans, and players are all watching closely. The league must decide whether it wants to live up to its stated values or risk alienating those who have supported its rise. This scandal is not just about repairing the damage within one team, it's about the WNBA setting a new standard for accountability and transparency. If it fails to take decisive action, it risks undermining its players' trust and losing credibility as a league that stands for justice and fairness. The decisions made in the coming weeks will define not only the Seattle Storm's future, but also the legacy of the WNBA as a whole. The WNBA faces a pivotal moment in its history. Will it address the issues plaguing the Seattle Storm with the transparency and commitment it prides itself on, or will it let the scandal further erode its credibility? The stakes are higher than ever. This controversy isn't just about one team's internal drama, it's a test of the league's integrity. As fans and stakeholders wait for answers, one thing is clear: the truth will eventually come out. The question is whether the WNBA will rise to the occasion or be forced to reckon with the consequences of its silence. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest updates on this unfolding drama. If you want more deep dives into stories like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the conversation.